And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off another edition of Coastal South Softball here on JockJive.com. On behalf of the boss, Robert Williamson, who's about an hour away from the start of his coverage of the 2025 ACCC State Basketball Tournament. He's in Montevallo. Jason Thompson here in Bay Minette, where the Lady Coyotes look to extend their 10-game winning streak as they play a pair of non-conference games with Meridian, the Lady Eagles out of Meridian, Mississippi. I guess you call it digital camo. It looks like forest green and gray tops with the black numbers, white trim, white pants, black stripe down the side, and the black socks. This is the batting lineup that'll be facing Coastal South pitcher Lauren Mounts. 21 is Hannah Bulkley, the third baseman. 15, Reagan King is at second. 28 is Lainey Briggs, the shortstop. 12 is the first baseman, Allie Lofton. Number 1, Riley Turner's in right. 6, Camry Johnson behind the plate. 3 is Arlie McClellan in center. 24 is Paige Berry, the left fielder. 4 is the DP, Julie Amaker. She is batting for the pitcher, Hannah Capello. And yes, we are starting a little early today. Looks like our first pitch is going to be around 12:53 to the right-handed hitting Hannah Bulkley, who takes strike 1. Bulkley batting 375 on the year, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. That's a ball. Defensively for Coastal South, across the infield from left to right, from third to first, will be number 23, Caroline Mathis. 6 is Charlotte Lottinger. 5 is Taylor Hunt. 0 is Brianna Ryan. The pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-1. The outfield from left to right is number 8, Malia Hale. 3 is Breeley Corley. 25, Gabby Miller. Sydney Carpenter, number 13. Behind the plate and in the circle is number 2, Lauren Mounts. The 1-2 is just off the plate. Ball 2. For Mounts, this is appearance number 11. She leads the team in that department. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Bulkley chases one up in the zone for strike 3 as Reagan King to the plate. King at 317, a homer and 11 RBIs for Mounts. This is her 7th start of the year. She's 3-4, ERA of 2.58. Very impressive walk to strikeout ratio, 8-35 within 35 and a third innings. The pitch is a strike call. The 0-1 from Mounts is strike 2 called. Pitch upstairs. The 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts to start the top of the first. Lainey Briggs at the plate, 397, leads the team with 17 RBI. She's also homered twice. Give me an update, on the recruiting trail. Young lady that'll be here in 2026, J.C. Reed. Tell you a little bit more about her in a minute. The pitch is a swing and a miss. Going on 22 years as sports editor at the Gulf Breeze News, so I know J.C. pretty well. She got the win in relief yesterday against Crestview. 4 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 1 strikeout, and a swing and a miss, 0-2. Also goes 1 for 2 with an RBI, so she brings a little of everything to the table. The 0-2 is a swing and a miss, so Mounts strikes out the side here in the top of the first. To tell you a little bit more about our host, Coastal Alabama, here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. first-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Leading off for the Oaks, number 25, Gabby Miller.
Back here in Bay Minette, where Gabby Miller will lead things off. 396 average, no homers, 90 RBIs, and 14 of 16 in the stolen base department. Both teams coming in with winning records. Meridian at 12-8, Coastal South, 11-8. Pitch to Miller, shows bunt, lets it ride high, ball one. We encourage you to like us on Facebook. JockJive Sports is the address. Also a reminder that we are also on YouTube. We're closing in on 6,000 subscribers. The pitch to Miller, shows bunt, gets it down. The catcher will come out and just put it in her pocket. As a bunt single by Miller will lead things off here in the bottom of the first.
Now bat, number 5, Taylor Hunt.
Taylor Hunt, 333 on the years, no homers and 9 RBIs. It's a pretty busy day on the JockJive network. We mentioned Robert at the Montevallo. Quarterfinal action. Looks like Chat Valley and Marion Military, and then Reed State and Enterprise are going to battle today as she shows bunt, lets it ride. Miller, the head first slide, and she is safe. Stolen base number 15 for Miller. Art Gilmore in Andalusia for Wallace Selma and LBW baseball today. The pitch swung on, hit to the right side. First baseman will make the catch for out number 1. Lofton. And our friend Kamari Darrington in Monroeville for Coastal North and Bishop State. Both of Coastal North's teams made it to state. Their men are the number 1 seed, so they get a bye today. I believe it is a 3-day tournament at Montevallo. And Robert Williamson will bring you all the action there. Pitch to Payson Hansen is popped up. Second baseman a few steps in, makes the catch. Reagan King for out number 2. It is a bright day here. Some of the cloud cover has moved out. It was very overcast on the way here from Gulf Breeze today, but starting to clear out. Wind blowing slightly from left to right. The pitch is high, ball 1. Yours truly will be in Andalusia on Saturday. I believe it's LBW Softball. I want to thank the powers that be in Andalusia for coming back into the JockJive fold. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and hit well to the left side, but foul. I believe we did their games pre-pandemic. Been a while, but I want to thank LBW for their support of JockJive. And Gabby Miller with the bunt single is the runner at second. And the 1-1 pitch is popped up. First baseman will cut in front of the second baseman and make the catch. Lofton for out number 3, so Meridian works around the leadoff bunt single to Gabby Miller. 1 inning in the books here. Game 1 of our doubleheader. No score here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone, because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's coastal Alabama.
back here, Bay Minette, where we mentioned earlier, Coastal South on a 10-game win streak. Guess that means Coach Radwich won the Battle of the Sisters. I believe they played over the weekend, last weekend, Bishop State. Shout out to Coach Higginbotham. Meridian will send up the middle third of its lineup here in the second in Lofton, Turner, and Johnson. I am not sure, but I think this is a reschedule game. Whether it was from the our epic snowstorm from a few weeks back or rain or something, but I believe this is a reschedule. Allie Lofton coming in batting .393, no homers and 14 RBIs. Another beautiful day here in Bay Minette. Pitch from Mounts is a strike called. Game 2 scheduled for 3, or somewhere in that area. Of course, that second game start time always is written in pencil. 0-2 the count. Showing bunt, pulling back the 0-2 off the plate, ball 1. One-two pitch from Mounts is swung on, foul back. Meridian went down in order. 3 straight strikeouts for Mounts to start the ball game. 1-2 pitch. That one's going to be low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're mentioning our page on Facebook. Robert usually on Sunday or Monday will list all the games for that week. Had a swung on, fouled out of play to the right. It's been quite the long list the last few weeks with the overlap. You know, basketball starting to wind down. Baseball, softball cranking up. 2-2 is off the plate, ball 3. Just to give you an idea, this is my 6th broadcast gig in the last 2 weeks. And one on Saturday as well. The pay-off pitch swung on, hit high to the right side. That's going to get out of play. Showing bunt, but I would assume that she's going to pull this back with the 2 strikes. She does, and that's swung on, fouled out of play again. Good battle here with Lofton and Mounts. When we get time, we'll go over the rest of the games across the ACCC. It's a busy day. The pitch is swung on, fouled back once again. Got to be about the 9th or 10th pitch in the at-bat. Looks like LBW is in a doubleheader at Chat Valley today. Central Alabama at MMI. Coastal North at Bishop. Enterprise at Reed State. The pitch is swung on, fouled out of play again. Itawamba is at Shelton. Bevel is at Dothan. That's a doubleheader there. So a busy day across the state. The pitch is low, ball 4. So Lofton wins the battle and draws the leadoff walk here in the second. Brings up Riley Turner. Ryllee. She is batting .340 with a homer and 7 RBIs. Shout out to anybody watching from the Meridian contingent. That's a swing and a miss as Turner chases one up. Looks like they have somebody that streams their games back home. So a handful of fans make the trip over from Mississippi. The bunt is foul back. 0-2. As Mathis says, come on, you got this, or something like that. The 0-2 is strike 3 called. Strikeout number 4 for Mounts, and her first one looking. One down here in the second for Camry Johnson. 297, no homers, 1 RBIs. Camry like the car. Camry. And the pitch is a strike call. The 0-1 to Johnson, a swing and a miss, 0-2. Johnson's got that front foot almost back on the back of the batter's box and brings it in. It'll be Arlie McClellan on deck. The pitch is swung on, hit into right center. Right fielder, long run back to her right and makes the running catch. Gabby Miller. That is not a tough play. Ball hit into the wind. She's peeling back and to her right. Run that one down for out number 2. Arlie McClellan, 444 on the season with 4 RBIs. Pitch to McClellan is a strike called. Mounts is locked in here early. And her 0-1 pitch is swung on, foul back. Allie Lofton, the leadoff walk, still at first base for the Lady Eagles. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on, hit into center field. Center fielder on the run, laying out, can't make the play. Left fielder backs her up, could have a play at third. No, the runner's going to be safe. Good effort there by Corley, laying out, but just couldn't get to it. So McClellan is aboard. Lofton goes first to third. Paige Berry, the batter. She is 286 on the year with a homer and 8 RBIs, the left fielder. Wind's starting to blow out a little bit. So if you're a lefty, this could be your lucky day. The pitch. Swung on, foul back. See that the Coastal South men are playing behind us. They had an 11 o'clock start to their game. It's a very last-minute addition to their schedule. The 0-1 is a swing and a miss. 0-2. Robert texted me a couple days ago about the possibility of trying to do both, but I told him this one starts at 1. If it started at 2, might have a chance, but so no coverage on the baseball side today. The 0-2 pitch is strike 3 called. Mounts has 5 strikeouts in 2 innings as Meridian will leave 2 on here in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of half. No score here on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Brianna Ryan, number 0, the first baseman. Pitch to Ryan is a strike called. Brianna Ryan coming in at 417, no homer, 6 RBIs. It's very interesting. I was just looking at the screen. It looks awfully bright on your screen, but it looks fine in the camera up here in the press box. I don't know if it's an optical illusion or what. 1-1 the count. I mean, it's nice and clear when a cloud rolls over the sun like it did a moment ago. We were mentioning the state tournament. Robert's going to be starting here in about 45 minutes. The 1-1 pitch is swung on, hit high to the right field. Right fielder on the run, and will make the catch right near the line. That is Riley Turner chasing that one down for out number 1.
Number 8, Malia Hale.
Looks like it's a 6-team field on the men, just 4 on the women's side. So just the men playing today. Chat Valley, the 6th seed against the 3 seed MMI, 5th seeded Reed State against number 4 seed Enterprise. That's at 2 and 4 respectively in Montevallo. And the boss, Robert Williamson, bringing you that action. That's a ground ball. First baseman has it. So 2 straight pitches and 2 outs here in the second.
Now back to number 23, Caroline Mathis.
Caroline Mathis, the third baseman, batting 174, a homer and 5 RBIs. Then the action in Montevallo will start at noon tomorrow with the Chat Valley women taking on Coastal North, the 4 seed. On the women's side, the pitch low. Mentioned earlier that both Coastal North teams made it. Coastal North, the 1 seed on the men's side, will get the 4-5 winner, so they'll get the Reed State Enterprise winner at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Championship games are at noon and 2:30 Saturday, women playing first. 1-0 pitch is a strike call. I believe Robert's got me doing the semis and the championship of the Georgia men's tournament. I believe it's the 14th and 15th of March, site to be determined. The 1-1 pitch is upstairs for ball 2. The way they do it in Georgia, you've got 8 teams that make the postseason. The top 4 seeds get a home game on Tuesday. The highest seed after Tuesday night will get to host Friday and Saturday on the 14th and 15th. The 2-1. That one hit well to the left side. Left fielder running into foul ground and makes the catch. We couldn't see it. But Paige Berry ducked behind the roof of the Coastal South dugout and tracked that one down for out number 3. So a 3 up, 3 down, bottom of the second. We head to the top of the third. Still no score here on JockJive.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. He struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
This isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Back to action here in Bay Minette where Julie Amaker swings and misses at strike one. Amaker 429 on the year with no homers, 4 RBIs. It's 9-1-2 for the Lady Eagles here in the top of the third. Pitch is a strike called, and it's 0-2. So Amaker, then Bulkley and King. Mounts looking for strikeout number 6. The 0-2 swung on, foul out of play. Mentioned Mounts has a very impressive walk to strikeout ratio. 8-35, and that number rising. That swung on, foul back. She has a walk and 5 strikeouts so far. So about a 5-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Coach Radwich is loving that. That's definitely a stat you want to see out of your pitchers. Showing bunt, pulling back. The 0-2 swung on, foul back. Again, we mentioned about following us on Facebook, JockJive Sports. We're also on X and Instagram. The 0-2 pitch is popped up. Pitcher coming out, but is going to give way. Catcher makes the grab and foul ground. That is Carpenter for out number 1. Back to the top of the lineup, Hannah Bulkley struck out her first time. In a beautiful day here in Bay Minette, which we'll certainly take after some of the odd weather that we've had over the last month. Not sure what the count was here in Bay Minette, but I can tell you in Gulf Breeze, 8.5 inches of snow in about a 10-hour period. Not a once-in-a-generation event. The 0-1, foul back, 0-2. We had that batch, I guess, last week? Maybe the week before, where a lot of rain and tornado activity. I understand Kentucky got a bulk of that, so prayers to the folks affected up there. Of course, folks still affected in the Carolinas from Helene. The 0-2, swing and a miss for strike 3. Bulkley strikes out for the second time. It is strikeout number 6 for Lauren Mounts. Reagan King to the plate. The pitch is a strike called. No score, game 1 of our doubleheader here on JockJive. The 0-1 is hit high to the left side, third base giving chase, but the left fielder tracking it and will make the catch. Malia Hale, so a 3-up, 3-down for Meridian as we roll along here in game 1. We go to the bottom of the third, no score here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Coastal South will send up 8, 9, and 1 here in the bottom of the third, and Lottinger, Corley, and then Gabby Miller. Both teams with 1 hit so far. And a Capello in the circle for Meridian. And her pitch here to lead off the bottom of the third is strike 1 called. You can see the cloud cover in the background there. It's thick, billowy clouds off the end of the bat, caught around ankle high by the first baseman. Allie Lofton, 1 down here in the third. Breeley Corley batting .259. She has 6 RBIs in the year, and she will bat from the left side. First pitch she sees is roped into left center and drops for a hit just out of the reach of the shortstop. Briggs.
Number 25,
Gabby Miller had a bunt single her last time. And as you can see, their corner infielder's in a few steps. Not going to be caught off guard again here by the leadoff batter. Miller adding that .396 average. I imagine it's over 400 now with that last hit. As he bats from the left side. And she takes outside for ball 1. So imagine we'll have about a 25-minute break in between games. We'll just keep the camera rolling. We'll just turn the headset down here in the press box so you'll know when we get back to the action. here in Bay Minette. The 1-0 pitch is a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Haven't done it yet. We'll go over the standings. Nobody has played a conference game on the softball side yet. I believe there's been a few baseball conference ones. That is bunted foul. 1-2. Coastal South part of Division 1. Wallace Hansville 15-4 on the season right now. Southern Union 16-5. Northeast Alabama 9-3. Calhoun is 7-3. We mentioned Coastal South is 11-8. Gadsden 11-9. Shelton 8-7. Snead is 9-8. Northwest Shoals 5-11. The pitch is swung on, line drive, caught by the shortstop. Could have a shot at a double play, but the runner gets back. Ball gets away, and now she's going to make it to second. So the line drive was caught by Briggs, but then the throwing error, trying to double her off, moves Miller to second. Taylor Hunt popped out to first her first time. Pitch is a strike called. Oh, 1 pitch is low and away. 1-1 to Hunt, who popped out to first her first time. If the inning continues, Payson Hansen will be your batter, as the Lady Oats look to jump out in front here early in game 1. The 1-1 pitch is ripped through the 5-6 hole hit. Coach Radrich was going to send her around. The throw from left field is going to go to third, and the run will score. So Hunt with the RBI single. South takes the game's first lead here. It's 1-0. Like I said, I am not sure if it's something with the computer. It's not the camera, because the image looks great in the camera, but it just looks very bright. I didn't think the sun was that bright out today, but apparently it is. Payson Hansen popped out to second her first time, and she will take strike 1. Wind starting to wrap the American flag around the pole. I think it's just out of your field of view on the right side. The 0-1 pitch is upstairs. So we should get a final from Robert's first game today. We have a group text, so we'll update you with scores. Ground ball, 1 hopper to the second baseman, underhand to shortstop on the 4-6 fielder's choice. But Coastal South does get a run on 2 hits. They leave a runner on. They've left 2 on so far, but the most important stat, they lead 1-0 after 3 here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone, because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
Back here in Bay Minette, where Lauren Mounts working on a 1-hitter, and she has struck out 6 in 3 innings. She'll face the 3-4-5 spots in the Meridian lineup. Laney Briggs, Allie Lofton, Riley Turner. Brad Grinstead, the head coach of Meridian, I would assume that's him making his way over to the third base box. Of course, Mallory Redwich, the coach here at Coastal South. Briggs struck out her first time as Mounts struck out the side in the first inning. We've seen this all day so far. We'll get some sun, and then clouds will cover overhead. I don't believe there's any chance of rain today, so we're just going to have some cloud cover on this late February. Swing and a miss. Technically, we got, another 3 weeks of winter, but this is not winter weather today. We have had batches of it, obviously. The 0-1. Poked foul off the netting, 0-2. Mounts set in her 0-2 pitch is popped up on the infield. First baseman says, I got it. That's Ryan, right at her base, makes the catch for out number 1. Ellie Lofton, the batter. Lofton led off with a walk in the second inning. Only walk allowed by Mounts so far through 3 1/3. Pitch from Mounts is going to be up and in for ball 1. Mentioned I'll be at LBW. Be the first time in a while I've made the way over to Andalusia. LBW softball on Saturday. The pitch is low. 1-1. Looks like they're hosting Chat Valley. The pitch is a strike called. And that will be the opener of division play. LBW 3-17 on the season. The pitch is swung on, foul back, 1-2. So, like I said, we have yet to see the start of division play in Division I, but Division II getting underway this week. Showing bunt, pulling back the 2-2 is going to be high for ball 3. Riley Turner, on deck batter for Meridian. And the payoff pitch is poked to the right side. Second baseman will make the catch. Taylor Hunt, a few steps to her left, tracks it down for out number 2. That is 6 in a row retired by Lauren Mounts as number 1, Riley Turner, struck out looking her first time. Again, this is the first of 2 on JockJive this afternoon. Yotes with the 1-0 lead. The pitch is going to miss inside. .1-0 from Mounts. Pretty much the same location, ball 2. So right now in Division II, it is Bevel State at 9-3, Wallace Dothan 4-6. The pitch is low for ball 3. Enterprise 6-10, Chat Valley 7-13, Central Alabama 6-16, MMI 3-13, LBW 3-17. Coastal North is 2-14. That is a strike called. Reed State 2-16, Bishop 0-16. The 3-1 missing inside, and that's going to be the second walk allowed by Mounts. 2-out walk to Turner will bring up Camry Johnson, flew out to right her first time. Notice a lot of these ladies with the long ponytails, but Johnson got it in the bun. And she takes ball 1 low and inside. If the inning continues, it'll be Arlie McClellan, your batter. Meridian looking for the equalizer. They trail 1-0 here. In game 1 of our doubleheader, the 1-0 pitch is hit high to left side. Third baseman, and it's dropped! Oh, it's dropped. It pops out of the glove of Mathis. It's obviously going to be an E5, 2 on as the inning continues. Look like it hit the heel of the glove and just squirted out. as we see Mallory Radwich making her way out. I imagine this can't be too much discussion with Mount. She's doing her job. This might be one of those, hey, we got to look the ball into the glove. Again, she's only allowed the one hit. Of course, with a runner on second, this might also be a case of switching your signals. Because every now and then you'll see the runner at second trying to help her teammate out. Maybe not so much I don't know if you can see the pitch selection that they make, but you could definitely let them know where the catcher sets up. So if you're the catcher, you may not want to set up early. Pitch is check swing, foul. This is Arlie McClellan. She singled her last time. She has the only hit for Meridian. Batting number 7 in the Lady Eagle lineup. 1-0 our score. Coastal North with the tally in the bottom of the third to pitch a swing and a miss, 0-2. Showing bunt, pulling back. It swung on and foul tip, so the at-bat will continue. Looks like Bishop State was a 4-3 winner over Coastal North up in Monroeville, game 1 of that doubleheader. Kamari Darrington up there. Shout out to him. I believe he's from Montgomery. The 0-2 pitch is low and inside. Looked like a couple of the infielders had started making their way to the dugout. Mounts his 1-2 pitches, swung on and missed for strike 3. So they work around the 2-out walk and the 2-out error. Meridian is left 4 on through 3.5. Halfway home here in our opening game of this doubleheader. 1-0, South on top here on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Anna Capello still in the circle here for Meridian, and she goes to work here in inning number 4. It'll be the middle third of the Lady Oats lineup, and Carpenter, Ryan, and Hale as they look to add to a 1-0 lead. The Taylor Hunt RBI single, the difference in this one. And Capello's pitch is popped up. Shortstop going out, left fielder coming in, and it's going to fall between the two for a hit. Not sure if one felt the footsteps of the other, but Briggs at short, Barry at left almost came together right there. As Sydney Carpenter will add to her 300 average. Brianna Ryan flew out to right. In the second, she'll step in here in the 4th. A very cloudy day here in Bay Minette. Showing bunt, pulling back. It misses up and away for ball 1. JockJive, of course, in about a little over 2 months, we'll be bringing you the state tournaments for baseball and softball. Showing bunt, and it's going to miss low and inside for ball 2. Showing bunt again, popping it up, and the catcher diving and over the bat and makes the catch. Good effort there by Camry Johnson. Again, landing on the bat as she dives into fair territory to make that catch. Malia Hale grounding out to first her last time. Runners off on pitch, stops. It's a swing and a miss, 0-1. M-A-L-E-A-H, Hale. She wears number 8 and bats from the left side. Choking up on the bat just a little bit. The 0-1 is strike 2 called. Oh-2 from Capello is going to miss up and away. Ball 1. One-two pitch. Swung on, hit the left center. Center fielder on the run makes the catch. Hustle play there by McClellan. Probably prevented second and third there. If that ball gets out, it's a possible double. Caroline Mathis will bat. Mathis flew out to left in the second. Looking to make amends for the drop pop-up last half inning. And she takes strike 1. We're rolling along in this one. We're not even 50 minutes in, and we're in the bottom of the 4th. 0-1 pitch is strike 2 called. Oh, 2 pitch, up and in. Now a ball and 2 strikes. You're watching Coastal South Softball here on JockJive, non-conference action with Meridian out of Mississippi. The 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled out of play off one of the poles. Pitch is ripped. It is a fair ball down the left field line. Runner's going to go to third. Radwich is going to send the runner all the way around. It's going to be a double and an RBI as Carpenter scores all the way from first. Bulkley tried to stab at it on the backhand and just got past her and down for a hit. As Carpenter scores to make it 2-0. Lottinger lined out to first her first time. Pitch is a strike called. The 0-1 line drive. Nice job. Shortstop from her knees will throw her out. Briggs bobbled it, but went down to the knee. Knees, plural, and will get the 6-3 put out, but Coastal South will add to its lead. 1 run on 2 hits. They'll leave 1 on. They've left a runner on in 3 of the 4 innings, but they've added to their lead. It's now a 2-0 game here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Now that's number 24.
Meridian will send up their 8, 9, and 1 spots here in the top of the 5th in Barry, Amaker, and Bulkley as they now trail 2-0. Lauren Mounts working on a one-hit shutout. And her first pitch here in the 5th is popped up. Shortstop looking, second base Hunt coming in, making the play. One pitch, one out. Amaker with a pop out to the catcher, her first time. That one swung on and fouled back. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 called. This rate, our second game may even start earlier than the original start time of 3. The pitch is swung on, foul back. A little over 50 minutes into this one. Again, it is Amaker, Bulkley, and King. King will bat if one of her teammates gets on as they show bunt. They pull it back. That is up and away. Ball 1. One-two pitch hit high to left field. Third base going out, shortstop going out, but left field is running in and making the play. Hale for out number 2. Pitch is swung on, foul back. The 0-1. Hit high to center field. Center fielder drifting back. Coming in a few steps, makes a catch. Long fly out to Breeley Corley. So a 3 up, 3 down, top of the 5th. 4.5 in the books here in game 1 of our doubleheader. It's a 2-0 lead for South here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone. Because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
Hannah Capello back out for inning number 5 for Meridian. She will face 9, 1, and 2 in the Coastal South lineup in Breeley Corley, Gabby Miller, Taylor Hunt.
Now back number 3, Breeley Corley.
Batting from the left side, Capello's pitch is a chopper foul. First baseman Lofton with some words of encouragement before going back to her spot. The 0-1 pitch is low. 1-1 to Breeley Corey, Breligh. She is the center fielder. And the pitch is going to miss high. 2-1. The 2-1 is going to miss low and away. Ball 3. The 3-1 is fouled back. Payoff pitch is fouled straight back. Payoff pitch again, swung on and missed for the strikeout. That is Capello's first strikeout of the day. Gabby Miller with a bunt single and a stolen base, lining out to shortstop her last time. Corner infielders in about 3 steps from their bag, respecting the speed of the leadoff hitter. And tries to bunt but misses. 0-1. The 0-1 showing bunt again, but it's high. 1-1. The third baseman, Bulkley, wearing the mask. Same with the pitcher, Capello. 1-1 to Miller. Swung on, hit high to left field. Left fielder drifting back and makes the catch just a few steps from the track. Barry running that one down for out number 2. Taylor Hunt with a pop out to first and an RBI single in the third. She takes low and inside. The 1-0 is low and away. Ball 2. Pitch is strike called. Two-one pitch, ripped past the diving shortstop for a hit. Makes the turnaround first, but we'll go back. So Hunt is on for the second time.
Now that number 16, Casey Hansen.
Hansen is 0 for 2, popping out to second and then reaching on a fielder's choice. That one is a strike called. The 0-1 is swung on it, high to right. Right fielder on the run. A few steps into foul ground. Runs it down. Riley Turner. So South will leave a runner on for the third straight inning. They've left one on in 4 of the 5, but they've plated 2 through 5 as we're just a little over an hour into our broadcast. 2-0 here on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Now that number 15, Gregory King.
Go to the top of the 6th. Meridian sending up the 2, 3, and 4 spots in their lineup in King, Briggs, and Lofton, trying to solve Lauren Mounts, who has a one-hit shutout going through 5 as time is called. Mounts with 7 strikeouts so far, and the pitch is swung on, fouled back. The 0-1 pitch is up and in, 1-1. The 1-1 popped up and out of play, 1-2. The 1-2 just off the plate as Mounts with a smile. Thought she'd hit the outside black, but says different. The 2-2 is hit into center. Center fielder a few steps in, makes the catch. Corley. One down here in the 6th. Laney Briggs has struck out and popped out. Pitch is a strike. Pitch hit high on the infield. Pitcher looking at it, but will give way to Ryan at first, who makes the catch. 2 down. That one a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. That one poked into left center, and that's going to get down for a 2-out single. Only the second hit of the day for Meridian is Lofton aboard for Riley Turner.
Now batting number one, Riley Turner.
Turner with a strikeout and a walk. Pitch is a ball, 1-0. Pitch. That one hit high to the right side. Hunt, about 5 steps into foul ground, will make the catch for out number 3. So Meridian strands its 5th runner of the day. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Coastal South looking to add to a 2-0 lead here on JockJive.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. He struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
Yeah, this isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Back here in the bottom of the 6th where Cindy Carpenter will lead things off, and she will take strike 1. Carpenter 1 for 2, popping out to first to end the first, and singled and scored to lead off the 4th. Coastal South with single tallies in the 3rd and 4th. It's holding up. It's 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one up for ball 1. Pitch is swung on, foul back. Mentioned earlier that I was going to keep the camera rolling in between games and just turn the headset down. I think I'm going to restart the computer when game 1 ends, because I went on to, the JockJive page, and it looks like this image I have on my screen, very, very bright, the 1-1 pitch. That one hit into center field, and line drive caught at head level by McClellan for out number 1. But in my camera, it looks fine. So I'm trying to ascertain what the issue is. So I may restart the computer at the end of game 1. Maybe we can get this looking a little better, because it kind of looks like an overexposure. Pitch is swung on, foul back. It's similar to, because I'm a sports editor, that's my main job. If I am shooting a day game and you have the ISO too high, it gets bled out and kind of looks a little like what you see on the screen here. But it looks fine in the camera. It's very strange. The 0-1 pitch is upstairs. So I'm wondering if it's something in the Huddle software that's causing this to happen. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, just foul. Down third baseline by a couple feet. It's 1-2. Brown and Ryan flew out to right in the second, popped out to the catcher in the fourth. Coastal South looking to win their 11th in a row, which means they started the season 1-8. The 1-2 pitch, fouled back as Ryan fights one off. Meridian will have 6, 7, and 8 in the top of the seventh. Those batters, Johnson, McClellan, Berry, have been on base twice, with McClellan getting a single in the second. The 2-2 is a chopper, shortstop. Couple hops over to first in time for the out. 2 down here in the sixth for Malia Hale, who's 0 for 2. Hale grounded out to first and then flew out to center. Pitch ripped into right field. Right field will make the catch. So 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the sixth. Coastal South 3 outs away from an 11-game win streak. We'll have it for you when we get back here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
We go to the top of the seventh. Camry Johnson will lead it off. Johnson 0 for 2, flying out and reaching on an error. Now it's working on a 2-hit shutout. And she has struck out 7 and walked only 1. And when first pitch popped up, second baseman is going to give way to Ryan, who cuts in front of her for the out. McClellan with a single in the second, struck out to end the fourth. Pitch is low and inside, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch, fouled out of play to the right. 1-1. The 1-1 is a strike called, 1-2. The 1-2 popped up, out of play. The 1-2. Chopper, third baseman, has this one. Long throw across the diamond in time for the out. Meridian down to its final out here in game 1. Paige Berry 0 for 2, struck out looking to end the second, popped out to second in the fifth. The pitch is a strike called. Looks like the cloud cover's starting to get a little thicker, but like I said, there's some gray in it, but I think we're going to stay dry today, the 0-1. Popped up, will stay in the play, catcher to the net. Cannot make the play. I mean, it was up, right up against the net. As Mathis gives her the good try, high five, is now Meridian down to its last strike. Mounts his 0-2, is hit into right field. Right fielder on the run, diving and can't make the play. Runner to second, and she will be standing with a double just out of the reach of the diving Gabby Miller, and she is still down out there. No, I think she's just, well, look like she's holding her side, maybe pulled an abdominal muscle trying to lay out there, but she's still hunched over out there. I think she's going to play through it. Great effort there by Miller. Just could not get to it. Tying run to the plate here in Julie Amaker, who popped out to the catcher and has flown out to left. The pitch popped up. Shortstop drifting out. A few steps, makes the catch for out number 3. That's Lottinger. And as you can see, Gabby Miller slowly walking off the field. Like I said, I think she possibly could have pulled something trying to make that catch. But it is 11 in a row now for Coastal South as they win game 1 here 2-0. So I'm just going to try something, folks, now that the game is over. We're going to stop the broadcast, restart the computer since we have about 20 minutes, and then we'll be back for game 2 here on JockJive. And our umpires are back. Looking like we're getting ready for game 2, but it looks like we're putting a little diamond drive back out there around the pitcher's circle. It'll give us time to introduce the lineups to you. For Meridian, Hannah Bulkley will lead off. Number 21, she'll be doing the catching. 15, Reagan King is at third. 28, Lainey Griggs, the shortstop. 12 is Allie Lofton at first. Number 1 is Riley Turner. She'll be in right. Number 3, Arlie McClellan will be in center. Number 5 is Mary Kumbi, the DP. She'll be batting for the pitcher, Dakota Hainsworth. Number 24, Paige Berry in left, and Sydney Coleman, number 22, is at second. So it's Bulkley, King, and Griggs, Lofton, Turner, McClellan, Kumbi, Berry, and Coleman. Defensively for South, when they take the field here, it will be Sydney Carpenter at third base. 6, Charlotte Loninger back at short. Number 5, Taylor Hunt at second. And Gracie Toledano, number 4, will be the first baseman. The outfield from left to right, number 8 is Malia Hale in left. Number 3, Breeley Corley in center. And 23, Caroline Mathis in right. Behind the plate, Gabby Miller, number 25. In the circle will be Samantha Daniels. For her, it will be appearance number 9. She has a record of 3-1, 2.73 ERA. She has 15 walks, 11 strikeouts, and 25 2/3 innings. So it looks like we're going to be delayed here a second as they continue to work around the pitcher's circle. Back in a moment here on JockJive. as we're back for the start of game 2. Pitch ripped foul down the left side by Hannah Buckley. I said her name wrong the entire first game. It's Buckley. That's what happens when you have poor penmanship. So sorry about that, Hannah. She was 0 for 3 in game 1. First pitch at 2:43. So even with the I guess little minor delay with the addition of Diamond Dry around the circle, we still getting started 17 minutes ahead of schedule. The pitch is low. Ball 1. Hannah Buckley's leading off. Reagan King is on deck. Number 15, the third baseman. Laney Griggs in the hole. Number 28, the shortstop. Cleanup batter will be number 12, Allie Lofton. The fifth batter, number 1, is Riley Turner, the right fielder. The pitch is a swing and a foul tip. Batting sixth is Arlie McClellan, number 3, the center fielder. Number 5 is Mary Coumbe, Coumbe, the DP. She's batting for Dakota Hainsworth, the pitcher. 24, Paige Berry is in left, and 22, Sydney Coleman is at second. That is a swing and a miss, but tip was dropped. So the at-bat will continue for Buckley. It's Buckley, King, and Griggs, Lofton, Turner, McClellan, Coumbe, Berry, and Coleman for Meridian. 1-2 pitch just off the plate. Ball 2 will give you the defensive alignment here for Coastal South. After this pitch from number 21, Samantha Daniels. Her 2-2 pitch is swung on, fouled. From left to right across the infield, from third base to first base is number 13, Cindy Carpenter. 6 is Charlotte Lottinger, Taylor Hunt, number 5. And then Gracie Toledano, number 4, is at first. The outfield from left to right is number 8, Malia Hale. 3, Breely Corley, and 23, Caroline Mathis. Gabby Miller doing the catching in this one. The pitch is a swing and a miss. A changeup. Got her for strikeout. Lauren Mounts threw a gem in game 1 as they won it 2-0. Get more cloud cover. Like I said, we restarted the computer, and I don't know if it has solved it or not. Like I said, when the sun comes out, it just looks like an overexposure. I don't know if it is a software issue that has fouled off to the left or something wrong with my computer. It looks fine in the camera, though. Never seen an issue like that. So the clouds cover is rolling in. Of course, as long as it stays like that, we won't have that issue on the screen. The 0-1 pitch is up and in, ball 1. As the umpire switch spots, our female umpire calling the balls and strikes here in game 2. The 1-1 pitch is going to miss upstairs, ball 2. We did get a halftime score from Montevallo. Robert reporting in that MMI up 35-23 at the half against Chat Valley. That is game 1 of 2 quarterfinals today. That one off the plate, ball 3. So 6 men's teams and 4 women's teams have made it to Montevallo for the ACC D2 state tournament. Championship games Saturday afternoon. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. We'll give you that whole slate of games today and tomorrow in Montevallo here. The 3-2 pitch is inside, ball 4. So a 1-out walk to Reagan King will bring up Laney Griggs, the shortstop. Again, Chat Valley and MMI playing right now at 4 o'clock. The 5th seed Reed State taking on Enterprise State. They're the 4 seed. The 2 women's semifinals will kick off the action tomorrow with the 4 seed Coastal North against Chat Valley at noon. The 3 seed Wallace Selma against Sneed State. That one is a strike throw down, not in time. Coastal North will get the winner of the game going on next with Reed State and Enterprise State. Sneed State will get the Chat Valley MMI winner. Pitch is up and away. 1-1. One 1 pitch is a strike 2 call. The 1-2 pitch popped up. Hunt calling everybody off, drifting back into the outfield grass by about a step. Makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting 12,
Allie Lofton, the first baseman, was 1 for 2 with a walk in game 1.
I didn't spell it right either. Oh, yeah, I did.
Again, a busy day across the JockJive network. Has been the case for pretty much the last 3 weeks. Baseball, softball started in late January. It was a very heavy schedule as basketball was, of course, in the midst of conference play. Now we're in postseason. I believe Division I tournament is next week. That's a swing and a miss. It was not tipped, so it's going to be, I believe, a stolen base for King. Count now 1-1. Encourage you to like us on Facebook, JockJive Sports, the address. The 1-1 from Daniels is strike 2 called. Yeah, look, as you can see, it gets brighter. It looks like a overexposure on the screen. Very strange. I've never seen that before. The 1-2 pitch is a chopper to the right side. First baseman will take it herself. 3 unassisted. That was Gracie Toledano over at first. We'll go ahead and keep it here to give you the batting lineup for Coastal South that will be facing Meridian pitcher Dakota Hainsworth. 25 is the catcher, Gabby Miller. Number 5, Taylor Hunt's at second. Payson Hansen, the DP, batting in the 3 spot. She's batting for Daniels, the pitcher. Sydney Carpenter, number 13, is at third. 23, Caroline Matheson right. Malia Hale, number 8, is in left. Gracie Toledano, number 4, is the first baseman. 6 is Charlotte Lottinger, the shortstop. And 3 is the center fielder, Breedley Corley. So that lineup again is Miller, Hunt, and Hansen. Carpenter, Mathis, and Hale. Toledano, Lottinger, and Corley. For Meridian, defensively across the infield from left to right, from third base to first base, is number 15, Reagan King. 28 is Lainey Griggs. Sydney Coleman, number 22, and number 12 is Allie Lofton, the outfield from left to right. Number 24 is Paige Berry. 3 is Arlie McClellan, and 1 is Riley Turner in right. Behind the plate, Hannah Buckley. Number 21 in the circle is Dakota Hainsworth, number 19, who is making appearance number 9 on the year, a record of 1-3, 4.25 ERA. 9 walks, 12 strikeouts in 28 innings. So definitely sounds like a ground ball pitcher. As the speedy Gabby Miller. Batting from the left side. And she shows bunt and gets it down. Third base with the backhand over to first. Beat it out again. A bunt single for Miller, even with her playing in. That is Miller's second bunt single of the day. She's now 2 for 4 on the day. Taylor Hunt was 2 for 3. Pair of singles will step in. And the pitch is swung on, fouled out of play. So again, the championship games at Montevallo will be on Saturday. The women at noon, the men at 2:30. The district champions, the Alabama champs, will take on the Florida champions. 0-1 is up and in, 1-1. And it looks like both of those games will be at Tallahassee State. So both of the ACCC winners will be on the road. Not heard if we are doing those games or not. I would not think so since it's on the road. But stay tuned. The 1-1 is low. The throw down, and Miller with another stolen base. I believe that makes her 16 of 18 on the year. 2-1 now the count. Payson Hansen, the on-deck batter, the DP for this one. The 2-1 ripped foul down the right side. 2-2. In a busy day, as we mentioned, across the JockJive network. Like Kamari Darrington in Monroeville for Bishop State and Coastal North Baseball. Art Gilmore in Andalusia for Wallace Selma and LBW Baseball. And we mentioned Robert in Montevallo. I'll be in Andalusia Saturday for softball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Now batting, number 16, Payson Hansen.
Hansen, the DP in the last game, was 0 for 3. That's a rarity since she came in batting .419. And the pitch is a strike call. Also encourage you to possibly watch us on our YouTube page. We're getting close to 6,000 subscribers, Robert says, so be sure to like us and subscribe to the YouTube channel. The 0-1 is off the plate. JockJive is also on X and Instagram, so you can follow us on those platforms as well, as the wind picking up, blowing slightly out. The 1-1 pitch is low. Count now 2-1. I don't think we've shouted out to him today, but if Daniel Head is watching, big shout out to him for his support of JockJive over the years. The athletic director here at Coastal Alabama at all of their campuses. The 2-1 is popped foul. I'm imagining, I don't know if he has an office in both campuses or not, but he's probably, imagine, holed up somewhere, either live watching one of these games or bouncing back and forth, as Kamari is up in Monroeville doing baseball. Imagine Coastal South softball must be on the road today, or North must be on the road today. Ground ball, the pitcher has it. He looks to third, but her only play is to first, as Miller was off on the pitch. So Hansen with the 1-3 ground out. It'd be up to Sydney Carpenter, Sydni. She was 1 for 3 with a run scored to add to her 300 batting average. Like I said, very heavy cloud cover, but I think we're going to stay dry. Getting a very nice day here in southern Alabama. The pitch is hit well to left center. This has got a chance. Left fielder going back. It is gone. A 2-run homer, Sydney Carpenter.
Home run by Sydney Carpenter.
Home run number 4 for Carpenter, and only the 6th home run by the team. She has 4 of the team's 6. South is now up 2-0. No doubt about that one. Got all of it to left center. Miller scoring on the play is Caroline Mathis to the plate. Mathis was at third in the opener, is now in right, went 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, low and away. Ball 2. Mallory Radwich, the coach here at South. the 2-0. Missing low and in for ball 3. Understand the Coastal South baseball team won earlier today, 14-4. It's a last-minute schedule game. The pitch is strike one called. Robert texted me yesterday telling me about the, last-minute schedule, seeing if I could possibly do both games. The problem is that game started at 11 and we started at 1 here. Now, if we started an hour later, maybe there would have been a chance. That one's low and away, ball 4. And a walk to Mathis for Malia Hale, the left fielder, batting from the left side. I believe we spring forward next weekend, which I guess means we get another hour of sunlight. So if this situation had happened 2 weeks later, then maybe we could have pulled it off. Would have had, well, both fields do have lights. Ball 1 to Malia Hale, who in the opener was 0 for 3. 2-run homer by Sydney Carpenter has the home team up 2-0 here in the first. The pitch is fouled back, 1-1, as Mathis was off on the pitch. The wind blowing from left to right. Like I said, the American flag is just out of your field of view to your right. And unfortunately, the pole that you see there is right where first base is. Kind of unfortunate. The pitch is strike 2 called. So if there's like a bang-bang play at first, you're not going to be able to see it because the pole is right in the way, at least from our camera angle. The 1-2 pitch, fouled back. If the inning continues, Gracie Toledano will bat. Toledano. A lot of vowels for Miss Toledano. The 1-2 pitch is popped up. Third baseman backpedaling and will make the catch. That was King. But a 2-run shot from Sydney Carpenter has Coastal South up 2-1 after an inning. Game 2 of our doubleheader here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here. And be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Now batting number 1, Riley Turner.
Riley Turner will lead off the top of the second here for Meridian. And she rips one into center field. Center fielder on the run makes the catch. The ball just traveled to her. It was hit right on the screws, but it just kept carrying to Breeley Corley. Probably one of the hardest hit balls we've seen today. One down here in the second. Arlie McClellan to the plate, number 3. She's 1 for 3 in game 1. Pitch low and inside, ball one. Pitch popped up and out of play, 1-1. That one fouled back, 1-2. That one popped up, out of play. The 1-2 pitch is ripped foul down the left side. Rikumbi will bat next, number 5, the DP. She did not play in the first game. Showing bunt, pulling back, and it is low, ball 2. One-two pitch is hit well to left center. Center fielder going back and makes another catch. Corley getting a workout out there in center as that one was just short of the track. 2 down. Going to be batting 300. She has a double, a triple, and 3 RBIs on the year. That one a strike called. The 0-1 is a ball inside, 1-1. One pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. The 1-2 from Daniels is a swing and a miss for strike 3. So a 3 up, 3 down. Top of the second as the Coastal South defense has retired the last 5. We're an inning and a half in. Sydney Carpenter's 2-run homer the difference. They lead 2-0 here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone. Because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed. Thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
Now batting. number 4, Gracie Toledano.
Coastal South will send up, pardon me, at the bottom third of its lineup here in the bottom of the second in Toledano, Lottinger, and Corley. Gracie Toledano did not bat in game 1. She comes into play today batting .250, 8 for 32 with 4 runs scored and 5 RBIs. And then she takes ball 1 low. We mentioned it's a busy day across the JockJive network. We have baseball at LBW today. And can't remember if Kamari's doing baseball or softball in Monroeville today. Let's check. That one is a strike called. Kamari is doing baseball. So it's not Monroeville, it's Bruton. If it's Coastal North, they're playing at the Bruton campus. The 1-1 pitch is swung on, hit to right field. Right field on the run. It's going to drop for a base hit. Just out of your field of view there as Toledano is on. Charlotte Lottinger, number 6, plays position 6. She's batting 8th in this one as she did in the opener. Went 0 for 2 in game 1. Coastal South winning the opener 2-0. They lead game 2 by the same score. Sydney Carpenter's 2-run homer. Showing bunt, getting it down. Third baseman has it. Play to first. Good play there by the third baseman. King, as she had to throw across her body, she was charging in. Runner to second. Breely Corley was 1 for 2, single and a run scored in game 1. Like I said, you can tell from the cloud cover we've had clouds and then the sun pops through. That one is a strike on the outside corner. Corner infielders in, particularly at third. 0-1 pitch is a swing and a miss. 0-2. .02 is outside, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and fouled over the Coastal South dugout. That went outside for a ball. Pitch is low. Ball 2. The payoff pitch is low for ball 4. The runner's going to take third as the ball got away from the catcher. So runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting number 25, Gabby Miller.
Gabby Miller with the bunt single last time. That one's going to miss low and away for ball 1. Again, Toledano at third, she singled. Corley at first, she walked. South looking to tack on to their 2-0 lead. The 1-0 pitch is low and inside. The runner will take second on the stolen base. That's Breeley Corley. Just her second stolen base in the year, as we'll have a meeting on the mound. Or a meeting in the circle, rather. It's not really a mound. It's not the best rendition in the world, but I'm hearing the Jeopardy theme song from the Coastal South dugout. That show's been around a long time, as the corner infielders are in now for a play at the plate. That one low, ball 2. Showing bunt, it misses low, and now the bases are loaded. As Miller on for the second time in this one and the third time in the doubleheader.
Now batting number 5, Taylor Hunt.
Taylor Hunt with a strikeout. Hunt struck out her first time. Base is full of Coyotes as they look to break this one open here in the second. The pitch swung on. Second baseman makes the play, and the runner second dives back in. So Coleman with the grab.
Now batting number 16, Payson Hansen.
It'll be up to Payson Hansen, who grounded out to the pitcher her last time. The pitch fouled off. I think it got her in the leg. 0-1. Again, we're in the low 70s here in Bayman on a great day. Kind of a bummer in Hollywood. Gene Hackman passed away this morning. He was 93, the pitch. Ball 1. I think a few years ago I watched the French Connection movies. Those, I think the first one came out a year before I was born in 71. Crimson Tide's one of my favorite movies, him and Denzel. Another one I like is Enemy of the State with Will Smith. That's another good movie. Ball 2. I believe I heard Hackman won an Academy Award for, I think, Unforgiven. So he is an Academy Award winner. The pitch is a ground ball. It is a foul ball. Just foul, as Toledano had to leap out of the way. Bouncing foul by about a foot. No argument from Coach Radwich down there. You can see your left side of your screen. Count now 2-2. 2-2 pitch is strike 3 called. So South will leave them loaded here in the second. We'll head to the top of the third when we get back. It's a 2-0 lead for South here on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Now batting number 24, Paige Berry.
The right-handed hitting Paige Berry will lead off here in the top of the third. It'll be Berry, Coleman, and Buckley. It's her swing, but it drops in for a strike. Berry was 1 for 3 with a double in game one. The 0-1 pitch is a chopper foul, 0-2. The 0-2. It's going to miss high. 1-2 to Berry. It'll be Berry, Coleman, and then Hannah Buckley here for Meridian. Reagan King bats if any of them reach. We're in the top of the third of game two. Coastal South looking to win their 12th straight. The 1-2 is a foul tip but dropped. The 1-2 pitch is chop foul off the foot of Paige Berry. Again, a reminder to like us on Facebook, JockJive Sports, the address. On Sunday morning, I think Robert did his weekly post listing all of the games. It's a quite long list. As we mentioned, this has been about the third or fourth week of the baseball softball season, so we have that overlap in addition to basketball. Berry showing bunt awfully early, but imagine pulling it back here with 2 strikes. That one hit well to center. Center fielder going back, and can't get this one. It hits the base of the wall. She gets it quickly in. It is a double as Paige Berry misses a homer by just a few feet. So the tying run to the plate here in Sydney Coleman. Coleman did not bat in game one, and she comes in to today batting .200, just 1 for 5 on the year. She does have a triple. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Not sure, but I'm thinking Meridian might be a little more than an hour from here. Not sure. The 0-1. Showing bunt, popping it up, but it's foul. .02 pitch from Daniels is strike 3 called. So Daniels will get 3 strikeouts the first time through the lineup, 1 in each inning. Hannah Buckley struck out in the first. That one hit well to left center. Left fielder on the run. It's going to drop as the throw quickly comes into third and sliding in head first. Paige Berry. So Buckley gets the single to left center. So the tying runs are on. Go-ahead run coming to the plate here in Reagan King. She walked her last time. Correction, a little farther. How about 2.5 hours? The pitch. Just checking on the old Google Maps. Looks like the bulk of it done on U.S. Highway 45. Yeah, that's the road that runs up the east side of Mississippi, I think all the way, or a good part of the way. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like 148 miles according to Google Maps. One pitch, showing bunt, popping it up, and it'll be caught by the catcher, and that's going to be a double play. The runner was off from first base. That's going to be a 2-3 double play. So Meridian will leave a runner on after their first hit. 2.5 in the books. We head to the bottom of the third, 2-0 here on JockJive.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. He struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
Yeah, this isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm going to have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
Sidney Carpenter, who's got the biggest hit of the game, the 2-run homer in the first, will lead off here in the third, followed by Caroline Mathis and Malia Hale. They look to add to that 2-0 lead. The pitch is swung on, poked into right field, and that one's going to drop for a hit. Carpenter 2 for 2. She's now 3 for 5 on the day. Caroline Mathis with a walk. Corner infielder's in, anticipating a bunt. She shows bunt. It's going to be low for ball 1. Corner infielder's crash. That would be Lofton at first and King at third, with Sydney Coleman going over to cover first from her second base spot. Showing bunt again and gets it down. The pitcher will go to the second baseman covering for the 1-4 sacrifice. Runner to second with 1 out. Number 8 is Malia Hale. She popped out to third to end the first inning. Pitch is swung on, popped up. Shortstop with the basket catch for out number 2. Gracie Toledano led off the second with a single. She'll now come to the plate. That one is a strike call. The 0-1 is a ground ball. Past first baseman, past the diving second baseman. You're going to send the runner around. It's bobbled in right field. That's going to be an RBI for Gracie Toledano. Carpenter scores for the second time. It's 3-0.
Now batting number 6, Charlotte Lottinger.
Just out of the reach of the lunging Lofton at first, out of the reach of the diving Coleman at second. Then the ball was bobbled by Turner and Wright. Don't think they would have gotten the runner anyway. It's a 3-0 lead now for South. Charlotte Lottinger grounding out to third her last time, and she's hit by the pitch. As South threatening to blow it wide open here with 2 runners on. Breely Corley walked her last time. The third baseman, King, in a few steps. First baseman in a couple steps as well. The pitch is outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch is going to miss up and away. Now 2-0 to Breely Corley. Gabby Miller will bat if the inning continues. If you're Meridian, you want to end it right here. You don't want the speedster coming to the plate. The 2-0 is going to be low, and a wild pitch. Runners will advance to second and third. That is Toledano going to third. That is Lottinger going to second. First base now open with the 3-0 count. .30 pitch. Ground ball past the pitcher, past the second baseman. 1 run's going to score. They're going to send the runner from second as the throw comes into short. A 2-run single for the number 9 hitter, Breely Corley. And it's now 5-0.
Now batting number 25, Gabby Miller.
So Toledano coming in to score, Lottinger coming in to score. As all 5 Coastal South runs have scored with 2 outs, and I think we're going to have us a new pitcher here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here. And be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Number 4 is Julie Amaker. She is now in the circle for Meridian. She was the DP, went 0 for 3 in the first game. This is her 7th appearance on the season. Record of 1-0, ERA of 6.22. She has walked 8 and struck out 9 in 9 innings. As the left-handed hitting Gabby Miller bats for the 3rd time and takes strike 1. Miller with a bunt single and a run scored in the first, a walk in the second. In South scoring 2 in the first, 3 in the third, all of them coming with 2 outs. The 0-1 is up and in. 1-1. The 1-1 is up, ball 2. 2-1 pitch is going to be low and away for ball 3. Taylor Hunt will bat if the inning continues. Miller, the 7th batter of the inning. 3 have come in to make it a 5-0 game. On a mostly cloudy day here in Bay Minette, that swung on and fouled off. Count 3-2. The payoff pitch swung on and fouled off again. And other games going on the JockJive Network. Robert should be toward the tail end of his game with MMI and Chat Valley. The first game of the ACCC Division II basketball tournament. That's swung on and fouled off again. Kamari Darrington and Bruton for the Bishop State Coastal North doubleheader. Bishop winning 4-3 in the opener. Art Gilmore is in Andalusia for Wallace Selma and LBW Baseball. I'll be in Andalusia for softball on Saturday. The payoff pitch to Miller. Poked off the leaping third baseman's glove for a hit. Nice piece of hitting there. Gabby Miller just poking one the other way.
Now batting number 5, Taylor Hunt.
King went up to get it and just ticked off her glove. So Miller's been on base all 3 times here in Game 2. Taylor Hunt with a strikeout and a line out to second. Pitch is low and inside. Ball 1. One 0 pitch from Amaker is going to be low for ball 2. So the runner at second still belongs to Hainsworth. Amaker's responsibility. The runner at first is Miller, who singled off the glove of the third baseman. 2-0 pitch is upstairs, ball 3. If Hunt reaches, South is going to be batting around here in the third. Payson Hansen waiting on deck. The 3-0 pitch is a strike call. The 3-1 from Amaker is going to be up and away, and they are going to bat around as Hunt draws the walk.
Now batting number 16, Payson Hansen.
Hansen is 0 for 2 with a ground out to the pitcher and a strikeout. Pitch is low, ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Now a ball and 2 strikes. To the DP, Payson Hansen. That one swung on and fouled off. Bases full of Coyotes here in the bottom of the third. They've already plated 3, but looking to put up a lot more. Amaker looking to get out of a jam here, and her 1-2 pitch is swung on, popped up, out of play again. Breeley Corley with the 2-run single stands at third. Gabby Miller with a single stands at second. Taylor Hunt with a walk stands at first. Meridian is yet to score today as they lost 2-0 in game 1. And another 1-2 pitch from Amaker is popped up as the first baseman will make the catch in foul ground. That's Lofton. But they do get 3 more. With the big hit, the 2-run single from Corley. We go to the top of the fourth, 5-0 South here on JockJive.
You've started this journey by yourself, but you won't have to go it alone. Because now you're a part of something, a community that wants you to succeed, thrive. Here, you'll discover found family, fellow travelers, Coyotes. That's the pack. That's Coastal Alabama.
Just got an update from Montevallo. MMI holds on to beat Chat Valley 60-50. That's the first game of the ACCC state tournament. One more to come, scheduled in about 20 minutes. The 4-seed Enterprise will be taking on 5th seed Reed State. Again, 6 men's teams, 4 women's teams making the trip to Montgomery. Meridian will send up 3, 4, and 5 in Griggs, Lofton, and Turner.
Now batting number 28, Lainey Griggs. Lainey Griggs.
Griggs with a pop out to third her first time. And a swing and a miss. Taking for ball 1. That one ripped down the left side, foul. Count a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is swung on and I guess foul tipped. Looking at his Griggs, Lofton, and Turner. Arlie McClellan bat should any of them reach. The 1-2 pitch poked into center. Long run for Corley, and she makes the play. 1 down here in the 5th for Allie Lofton, who grounded out to the first baseman. Pitch is a ball. The 0-1. Up and in, ball 2. 2-0 pitch, ground ball foul to the left. We encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube page. The 2-1 pitch is outside. So we're closing in on 6,000 subscribers. Every game we do is also simulcast on YouTube. The 3-1 pitch. Fisted one hopper to the shortstop. Over to first for the out. That'll go 6-3.
Now batting number 1, Riley Turner.
Riley Turner lined out to center her last time. Pitch is ripped foul down the left side. Arlie McClellan bats if the inning continues. Meridian has only 2 hits. They got them both in the 3rd inning, with one of them getting wiped out on an inning-ending double play. The 1 pitch is outside, 1-1. Tries to hold up but cannot. Strike 2 called. Daniels with the look in, and the 1-2 pitch is fouled off. Daniels' 1-2 is popped up. That'll get out of play to the right. The 1-2, that one hit down the right field line, but that'll slice foul. That one popped up. That's going to get over our head. So Riley Turner locked in a battle here with Sam Daniels, who's working on a 2-hit shutout. That one hit high and out of play to the right. One-two pitch is ripped to left field, and it drops out of the glove. In and out of the glove of the left fielder, Hale. That's got to be an E7.
Now batting number 3, Arlie McClellan.
Had it in the glove and just squirted out. I think she may have misjudged how hard it was hit. Those are the hardest ones to pick up, the ones that are hit right to you. The 1-2 is a strike. McClellan lined out to center in the second. The 0-1 is popped up and out of play. Strike 2. Harry Coombe, the on-deck batter, number 5. Hopes to bat this inning, but needs the inning to continue. It will not. It's a swing and a miss by McClellan. As for the third time in 4 innings, Meridian will leave a runner on. We're halfway home here in Game 2. Coastal South with a 5-0 lead here on JockJive.
We are the Pack. We are Coyotes. We are Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
To the bottom of the 4th, we go here in Game 2. Sidney Carpenter, who's had quite the game, 2-run homer, a single and a run scored, steps in and hits one high to left field. Left fielder on it, makes the play. Carpenter now 2 for 3 is Caroline Mathis to the plate.
Now batting number 23, Caroline Mathis.
This one up and away for ball 1.
No, for real. Sorry, I just realized what you said. What time that was it? Me? I've been there for 2 years.
1-0 is ball 2. The 2-0 is up and away for ball 3. The 3-0 pitch is low. A 4-pitch walk to Mathis. That's her second walk in this one. I'm not sure if the run rule is 8 or 10 after 5. Is it 8? Yep. So South is flirting with it with the 5-0 lead. If they were to put up the 3 in the 4th and get 3 outs in the 5th, this one ends early. The pitch up and away. I thought it was 8. I think it's 10 on the baseball side. See some folks out there on the right field enjoying the game from the berm. It's kind of a neat, natural look to this field. There's like 2 berms where you can just put a folding chair and watch the game from an elevated position. There's a lot of minor league parks that kind of have that, where you can just sit out there on the berm and watch the game, but better be careful for home run balls, though. The 1-1 pitch hit high to left field. Left fielder on it, though. Makes the catch. That is Paige Berry again on the grab. 2 down for Gracie Toledano. Toledano 2 for 2 in this one. She's also scored once. Pitch from Amaker is a strike called. In Coastal South at the moment on an 11-game winning streak. 1-1 pitch is ripped foul down the right side. Mentioned among the games on the schedule today, the opening day of the ACCC State Basketball Tournament for the Division II. Robert Williamson up at Montevallo today. That one swung on and fouled off the netting. Shout out to Dean Myrick, the commissioner of the ACCC, for his support of JockJive over the years. We get to do all of their postseason tournaments. The 0-2 hit high to the right side. First baseman on it. Second baseman makes the catch in foul ground. That is Coleman running that one down. So 4 innings in the books. We go to the top of the 5th. A 5-0 lead for Coastal South here on JockJive.
There once was a young coyote.
You're fired.
He found himself ill-suited for the jobs of the world. He struggled to compete in the corporate environment.
Yeah, this isn't working out.
And failed at the simplest of tasks.
I think I'm gonna have to let you go.
No matter how hard he tried, his coyote hands were just not meant for regular jobs.
That guy is fired.
Until one day, when he was hired for the perfect job. To become a mascot. And then he found the place where he could thrive. Find the place where you thrive at Coastal Alabama Community College.
The bottom third of the Meridian lineup in Coomberry and Coleman as they trail 5-0 on a mostly cloudy, overcast day. We have seen the sun at times, but the cloud cover is won most of the day. It was making it very pleasant in the low 70s in quote-unquote winter. The pitch up and in on the hands, ball 2. I guess we still have technically 3 more weeks of winter. But it feels really good here in Bay Minette today. The 2-0 pitch is a swing and a miss. Daniel's working on a 2-hit shutout. Coach Radwich has to love what she's seen out of her pitchers today. Mounts in the first one, Daniels in this one. 2-1 pitch is strike 2 called. Two pitch. Strike 3 called. That is strikeout number 5 for Daniels. Paige Berry with a double to right center. One of only 2 hits Meridian has in this one. She steps in. Missing for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Up and in, ball 2. Two-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Sidney Coleman, the on-deck batter for the Lady Eagles of Meridian. 2-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. 2-2. So the Lady Eagles should be getting home at a decent time. 2.5 hours, I saw. The pitch is up and away, ball 3. I was mentioning they're taking US 45 most of the way home. I have a crack on my windshield thanks to that road. The 3-2 pitch is swung on, hit high to left field. Left fielder going back in foul ground, makes the catch, made the catch in foul ground on the track. Hale hauling that one in. About 5 feet or less than 5 feet from home run distance, but about maybe 6 to 8 feet foul. As Sidney Coleman, who struck out her last time, will swing and pop one out of play. Oh, 1 pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch is popped into center. Corley a few steps into her right, makes the play. It's a 1-2-3, top of the 5th. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Coastal South can end it with 3 here in the bottom half. We'll have it when we get back here on JockJive.
When you're starting something new, it's never easy. You're going to make mistakes. You'll doubt yourself. But you're in a place that wants you to succeed, thrive. And soon, it will just start to feel right. Suddenly, you'll get it. Your fear will turn to confidence. First-time tasks become second nature. And what seemed impossible is right in front of your eyes. Because once the light bulb goes on, there's no turning back. You may wonder how you got here, and be glad you did. That's Coastal Alabama. This is where you'll thrive.
Back here in Bay Minette, where it'll be 8, 9, and 1. The spots in the lineup in Lottinger, Corley, and Miller for Coastal South, who now lead 5-0. The pitch is a strike called. So 12 shutout innings between the pair of Mounts and Daniels for the Lady Coyotes. 0-1 pitch is going to miss up. I want to thank again Daniel Head, if he's watching, athletic director here at Coastal Alabama, big supporter of JockJive in recent years, doing a lot of Coyotes. The 1-1 is low, ball 2. Definitely looking forward to seeing what the finished product in Bruton's going to be. The press box being rebuilt. 2-1 is a ground ball. Diving shortstop can't make the play. So Lottinger with the leadoff single. That is the fourth time in 5 innings the leadoff batter has reached. That runner has scored 2 of the previous 3 times. Just a little challenging in the short term, as when we do games in Bruton, you're doing it at ground level and shooting through a net, so it's a little harder to see as opposed to being up here in this elevated position. But should look very nice once it's completed. The pitch is the bunt. Pitcher will go to first. The 1-3 sacrifice.
Now batting number 25, Gabby Miller.
So with first base open, Gabby Miller, who is 2 for 2 with a walk. So the on-base percentage climbing. Corner infielders in a few steps. Second baseman looks like she's in a couple steps as well. Shortstop looks like at regular depth. The pitch is low for ball 1. So again, Coastal South on an 11-game win streak right now. Certainly where you want to be heading into conference play. The 1-1 is low and away, ball 2. The 2-0 is low, ball 3. Taylor Hunt, the on-deck batter here for South, as they look to pour it on here, as that is in for strike 1, as Miller taking all the way. Amaker's 3-1 pitch is swung on, fouled out of play. That one fouled off. Amaker with the 3-2 pitch. Up the middle, that's a base hit. They will send the runner around. The throw from center will just go to short. So Gabby Miller continues to have quite the day. Now 3 for 3 in this one with an RBI to plate Lottinger. It is 6-0. So Miller on the day 4 for 6 with a walk. That's what a leadoff hitter's supposed to do, is Taylor Hunt with a strikeout, a line out, and a walk coming to the plate. The pitch is low. The throw down will be not in time. It goes into center field, but Miller will stay put as she gets yet another stolen base. I believe that is her 3rd of the day, putting her at 17 of 19 on the season. Pitch from Amaker is ripped into left center for a hit. Miller's going to score easy. That should be 2 bases for Hunt, as Coach Radwich puts the stop sign at second. So Taylor Hunt with the RBI double. Miller scoring for the second time in this one. It's 7-0, and a base hit could end it now. Payson Hansen is 0 for 3 with a ground out to the pitcher, a strikeout, and a pop out to first. As Coach Radwich is having a chat with the home plate umpire, are we going to I don't think we'd get a runner for Hunt. Are we getting a batter for Hansen, perhaps? And we will see a runner for Hunt. Number 27 is Grace Langston. Home plate umpire telling Coach Grinstead about the change. So again, the 8-run mercy rule, base hit could end it. Homaker's pitch to Hansen is up and away, ball 1. South has out-hit Meridian 8-2 here in this one with the big stat, 7-0. Pitch popped up. Count 1-1. Pitch hit into right center. That could be trouble, and that's going to get down, rolling all the way to the fence as the run will score. The run will stop at second, and that should be it. And it is. That'll do it as Hansen with the RBI double. Plates Langston, and game 2 ends early in 5 innings. Coastal South has now won 12 in a row. Your final score here will be Coastal South 8, Meridian 0. Again, we encourage you to like us on Facebook, JockJive Sports, the address. JockJive also on X and Instagram, and also subscribe to our YouTube page as we're trying to get to 6,000 by the end of the weekend. So on behalf of the owner, Robert Williamson, Jason Thompson, calling it a day from Bay Minette, where the Lady Yotes with a pair of shutouts, 2-0 and 8-0. Good afternoon, everyone.